Oh my God. All right. I think I'm streaming again. Okay. Oh my God. Did I lose everybody? All right. I'm back. Sorry, I was texting Ralph and that interrupted the stream. See, Ralph causes problems. I'm just kidding, of course, but I'm sorry. Am I back? Oh, and now I get a big knock at the door. Hold on a second. Oh my God. You know, good thing Mike Dell is the room next door. It's back on. Dude, when I switched over to text you, the stream stopped.
The Blue Yeti is the best microphone that man has ever created. Are we still live?
I think we're live now. Well, look at the chat. Are we still live, chat?
Are we still live, chat?
All right, hold on.
Someone let me know
Ralph
if we're still...
Yes, Eric.
Are we live?
Are we live? I think we're live.
So let me say for the record...
Wait, hold on. Are we back? Can someone let us know in chat if we're actually live? I think we... Oh, wait.
It says Ralph broke in.
Live. Okay.
All right. So let me just say something for the record.
Look at him getting all close to the mic.
Let me say something. I've got good microphone technique.
Oh, geez.
Proper gain staging here. Let me say something for the record that the way that every podcaster's lounge should work is that I should drink a full pitcher of mojito and then Chris Curran should be behind me while I talk about the Blue Yeti microphone. That's how it should work.
That's it?
Thank you. Good night.
You want to hang out here, brother?
Yeah, I'm going to hang out with you.
All right, come hang out with me. I'll move over here. You can scoot that up.
You're the man.
Dude, you're the man. Look at Ralph
I just
Rivera.
hung out with Nick Dunkerley of Hindenburg. It was tons of fun.
Yes.
That's our little tradition is we'll always do dinner when we hang out at these things.
Yeah, you and Nick are good buddies.
I did not. I was at dinner, so I don't know what you talked about. So I don't want to jump in here when you're talking stuff.
No, we just started the stream, and I was explaining the breaking news of the International Podcast Association.
Yes, about your pronouns.
And
yeah, right. Sorry.
And
yeah.
plus, first of all, we're making a lot of noise, but I got to tell you what. Guess whose room is on the other side of that wall?
Barack Obama.
Mike Dell.
Oh.
From Blueberry.
Yeah, he's just as important. Yes.
I don't know if he's there now. He's probably
right.
Actually, he might be sleeping.
By the way, Mike Dell, if you ever have any problems with your Dell computer, make sure you send an email to Mike Dell of
Blueberry. And Eric Hunley says if you had a Yeti, you could both talk.
Yeah. Well, only if we had the microphone all the way out here.
Oh, my God.
So, how was your day? Did you tell your listeners that there was an emergency evacuation?
No.
During one of your talks?
No, but I wasn't the one giving my
sorry,
talk.
Are you having proper microphone technique?
Oh, no. We're good.
Okay.
I cranked up the gain a little.
Gain.
Because now we're a little bit further away from the mic.
Gain, yeah.
And it's a cardioid microphone.
Perfect.
So anyway.
Always important.
Yeah, the power. So Marcus DePaulo was giving a talk, and we're all on the whole, this is a huge place, by the way.
A great talk. And by the way, they segmented it perfectly this time. There were a lot of complaints that happened with Podcast Movement a couple years ago because the way that they organized the space was such that the exhibitors and the panels were kind of separate. It just created like a weird dynamic. The way that it's set up this year, I can't even imagine making it more perfect. It's all of the panels are literally around all of the exhibitors, so that there is this kind of dynamic interaction between the people who are attending the show and the panels and the exhibitors, and it's just so dynamic. I just love the way that they did it this year.
Yeah. And y'all hear the air conditioner came on in the background here. So we
Yeah.
should let's move the mic away and talk really quiet.
All of you take out your credit cards right now and buy RX-7 so you can take out the sounds of the air conditioning. as
Yes,
it's coming
please. But we need air conditioning. It's actually very hot.
out. Who's on right now?
We got Heather Welch from New Zealand, of course.
Wonderful. Heather, nice to see you.
She's on the board of the IPA.
Nice, Heather. Good job. Who else is on here?
Cliff Arnold, what's up, man? Brad Hargis, of course, from the
Very
Cinema
nice,
Guys.
very nice.
And Eric Hunley,
Eric Hunley, very
of course. And we got Josh Jackson and Dave Canyon as well. What's up, everybody?
nice. Look at you guys.
Happy to have you all here. So,
Here's what I want to know. Why are those people not at Podcast Movement?
well, maybe they are. Maybe they're in their room.
All right, so in the chat, if you're here at Podcast Movement, let us know. And
Yeah.
if not, let us know.
Yeah. Let us know if you're here or not. So so first of all, you said how nice the layout is here
Yes.
at Podcast Movement, and then the other thing is that Marcus DePaula, one of the talks was happening, and Marcus DePaula was in the technical track room giving the talk. I'm looking over here. I'm looking over there. Sorry, everybody, but in the middle of his talk, the fire alarm went off. It was going.
Well, we don't know that it was the fire alarm. There was an emergency sound, and it was like, "Please vacate the area. This is a low-level nuclear zone. Please vacate the area."
And so we're all like, "What?" And then, but no one panicked, which was good.
Yeah.
And so we didn't really move.
Well, Josh Wade wet his pants. I don't know that that's panicking, but he did wet his pants.
By the way, there's a booth on the floor that has puppies and beer.
Yeah, and that's not even a joke. That literally is true.
There's a pen with a bunch of puppies, and they're giving away free beer.
Yeah, pretty much.
So anyway, when the alarm went off, we all started. They told us, all right, we all started moving toward the exits, and they're like, "Yep, gotta go." All the staff people, and of course we were hanging near the door because we're like, "Well, what if we just hang out?" And because it was hot out, man, it's so hot down
Yeah.
here, it's stupid.
I was hanging out with the Squadcast guys, and we were doing our part as good citizens, and we walked outside, and we were standing there, and within 10 seconds, all of us were just like pouring sweat. I mean, we were dying to get back in the building. Fortunately, it was only about 2 minutes.
Oh.
And then we all got back in, but wow.
It's so
Hi-
hot.
Hi, Brad. Brad says hi.
Brad
By the way,
Harms.
can I just point out that Brad Haggis said hi, Ralph. I just want to correct him. It's hi, Ralph M. Rivera. So just if you wouldn't mind correcting that, please.
And Eric Hunley is not there. He'll be at MapCon. And yes, the puppies were sober. Johan Heinrichs, what's up, man? And also we have J Chien Ricks 1. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Podcasters Lounge.
He says Orlando's way too far. So where's he from?
Yeah, where are you from, man? And by the way, what are you drinking? I don't have a drink, but I drank a lot of water this evening. So I will say that.
I did not drink enough water. Although I drank a lot of water during the day.
Yeah.
It's important to stay hydrated here because it's hot and humid and just crazy.
Did you actually pet any of the puppies?
I did.
You did? Oh,
They're-
I didn't.
They're friggin' adorable.
Really?
They're really adorable. And I'm not telling you how to spend your marketing budget for podcast engineering school, but all I'm saying is puppies would be a good idea.
Oh man, it's so cute. Anyway, Johan's
There you go.
in Winnipeg.
Hi, the Ralph M. Rivera. Good.
Heather nailed it.
By the way, I have to tell you, the highlight of my day today
Oh no.
was when we were in the technical track and you told the entire audience to say, hi, Ralph M. Rivera.
That's right.
And everybody said, hi, Ralph M. Rivera.
See,
It
so
was great.
don't ever say I never got a room chanting your name.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Then they were given free beer as well. And Cliff Arnold's here. By the way, who's in his room? Someone said, oh no, that was on Facebook.
Well, Cliff Arnold said something.
Yeah,
here.
Dave Canyon's in his hotel room. So Dave, you must be here.
So Dave, have you come by the PES booth or the Podcasters Toolbox booth? Post that to the chat. I'm curious. And what did Cliff Arnold say? He said, still haven't started my show, but spending a lot of time penciling and show ideas. All right, Cliff,
Yes.
I need to know. Cliff Arnold, I read your statement.
By the way, Cliff is Ralph's favorite first name. in the
Yes.
world because of someone else. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Send me an email and tell me why you haven't started your show, because I want to help you get that show started. I want you to stop podcrastinating. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I need a break.
I will give you all the help I can, Cliff. So shoot me an email, Ralph@podcasterstoolbox.com.
Yeah. Speaking of
And
podcasters,
where's Heather from? Australia?
New Zealand?
New Zealand. Oh, sorry, Heather. I'm sorry.
No.
No, I know. New Zealand people, they don't like to be called Australian. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Jesus.
Heather. Please accept my deepest apologies. I apologize.
She's on the board. Okay.
I know.
Watch
I know.
it. Watch it.
She'll take me out.
She'll take you out. Josh Jackson. Okay. So anyway, the alarm's going off. Most everyone went outside, and then this woman came out of the main hall, and we were near the door. We weren't outside, and this woman came out like, everyone needs to get out, everyone out. And then literally we started walking toward the door, and then someone came back and said, "It's okay, let us back in." So we just went back in.
Yeah, it seemed like there was probably an error. Like maybe the system tripped by accident. It doesn't seem like there was an actual emergency.
Right.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, like we don't know. So better to be safe.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was okay, and the talks have been good, and the puppies and the beer and a lot of exhibitors, and this hotel is literally massive.
Really nice. And it's nice.
It's nice.
It's not just massive, because there are other hotels that are really massive, but they did a really good job. It looks like every dollar that Podcast Movement spent this year was so well spent. It's amazing. It's fantastic. I'm gonna take a picture of our little thing here
Oh, but you don't cover yourself.
with the phone. I got it. I know how to use a camera, Chris.
And Jason Curtis, I don't know if you're still here, buddy, but Jason, you're in Florida, right? But I don't think you're here.
So Heather being in New Zealand, does she ever come out to the States?
No, well, I don't know if she's ever been here, but she didn't come to Podcast Movement, and I don't think she's been to Podfest or Podcast Movement ever. So we'll
Is she an alumni of PES?
no,
Okay.
but she will come out. She's coming out. I've been
All right.
planting the seed, and with the IPA, and well, we'll see what happens.
Heather, do me a favor. Shoot me an email at ralph@podcasterstoolbox.com with all like your podcast info. She has a podcast.
Of course,
Yeah.
Sunshine and Power Cuts. And
Yeah.
I would like to encourage everyone listening to send Ralph an email at ralph@podcasterstoolbox.com.
Yeah, and actually, if you go to podcasterstoolbox.com/PM19, you can do two things. You can pre-register for Podcasters Toolbox, which is coming out October 6th. And also, anybody that puts in their podcast will be promoting and highlighting that podcast during upcoming episodes of the Podcasters Lounge.
The lounge.
That's
The
right.
lounge.
So-
Come on, I'm here. Kill me. I'm here.
Get out! Get out! There's a bomb in there! Get out!
Mike Dell's trying to sleep on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, right. Mike Dell, fix my computer!
Mike Dell,
My computer's in California.
my Blueberry feed is broken.
So how do you do when you're watching the chat? You have to like bounce back and forth here?
Well, yeah, because the Restream chat doesn't pull in Facebook. Very annoying.
Oh, that's
Josh Jackson, do it now. I'm here. Mark Johansson's here. What's up, man?
Mark Johansson
Yeah, you missed. Mark, wait, you're here, Mark.
is here.
I think you're here.
Have you seen him?
I
Like,
haven't
in
se-
this room with us.
No, I haven't seen him. Someone said before that the camera was drunk, and I don't know if like moving the
Oh yeah, it's probably this here.
is that it?
That's doing it. Yeah.
okay. Sorry. Hope you're not getting queasy.
I've had a couple of mojitos tonight, so I'm probably.
I had some
there.
water, and I met some good people
He had
at the
a double.
meetup. I kind of pounded some water.
There's a person in here. What's his name? Dave Canyon or something.
Yeah, go to the Restream
Every time I
chat.
see it, I think it says Kanye West.
Oh, I'm gonna let you finish. Dave Canyon.
Yeah. Thank you.
But the Blue Yeti
Best microphone out there.
is the best microphone out there.
So can we explain that that thing?
Well, the fact that you did that to me when I was speaking at Podcast Movement.
Yeah. So a couple
Three years ago?
A couple of years ago here at Podcast Movement, Chris and I thought it would be really funny because we're completely immature if we did like a recreation of that Kanye West Taylor Swift moment where he grabbed the microphone from her and was like, I'm going to let you finish, and then went on a rant. So when Chris got up on the stage and he started delivering his very well-prepared, eloquent speech, I jumped up on stage and grabbed the microphone and said, Chris, I'm going to let you finish. But the Heil PR40 is the best microphone ever. And then I slammed the microphone and walked off stage. Yeah. And everybody was completely awkward and uncomfortable and quiet, and they thought it was totally legitimate.
Yeah, they thought it was real, and because I kind of acted surprised when Ralph came up, I was like, when he took the mic out of my hand, I was like, and everyone was like, and then he said it.
Academy Award-winning performance.
It was great. It was classic. It lives in the annals of podcasting.
Whoa, language.
Mark Johansson, dude, are you here? Did he answer? Not yet. Oh, he's coming. Okay, cool, man. Oh yeah, he'll be there Thursday and be here Thursday and Friday.
Well, that's pretty late in the game, Mark. What the hell, man? You're like missed half the conference.
So,
what did Cliff Arnold say? Ralph Rivera.
You, sir, called me out. I just, about 6 months ago, had a catastrophic loss of my computer. Replacement along with the mic, interface, etc. is in the works. Still have lots of questions. That's good, Cliff.
Yeah.
So we're here to help when you need help, man.
Absolutely.
When you need to help, we're here to help. All of us. Even Brad Hargis would help you.
Who's apparently drinking too much IPA.
So remember, everyone right now, type into your browser, internationalpodcastassociation.org/survey. Take the survey. I would love it if Ralph could take the survey live in the lounge, but we can't. Yeah, see, Brad would help. And Bandrew's here. What's up, man? Congrats on the announcement. Thank you, man. Well, I'm hoping that you can be part of the IPA. We're building an advisory council of professionals who can just help us out and sort of be co-leaders in the field in the podcasting space. So, Bandrew, we would love if you could, if everyone just pitches in and just helps out a little. Think about that. Seriously, think about that, right?
Yeah. A little bit from everybody adds up to a lot.
Yes.
Write that down. That was brilliant.
It's on tape.
Okay, good.
And I'm happy you're here, Bandrew.
It's on film?
It's on film, and it's on tape. And we're actually, you know what we're doing as we're broadcasting the Podcasters Lounge tonight? We're actually cutting a vinyl record of the lounge right here as we speak. It's off camera. Right. It's Barry's actually running that machine,
and it's EQing in real time.
Yeah,
and gain staging in real time.
Yeah, we're mastering it to vinyl in real time. We're rolling off a bunch of the low end. Yep. You know it. Is Evo Terra involved with the IPA? Not officially and not yet, but we've talked to him about it, and he's definitely in. It's great. A lot of the people who are in podcasting for a while are very interested in helping out. So hopefully this is great. And Jason Bryant's here.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Everything has to stop here for a second. We have an emergency situation here. Am I to understand that Jason has an M in the middle of his name like I do?
All right, hold on.
There can only be one middle M.
Yeah. All right.
Jason M. Bryant.
We're going to need to settle this.
Well, hold on
Jason.
a second. Is he Jason M. Bryant or the Jason M. Bryant?
It looks like Jason M. Bryant.
Okay. Let me check with the judges.
We're gonna
accept that.
Okay, they'll accept.
We're good.
Okay,
we're good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Real Ralph Rivera. Hey, anybody have any idea how Bitcoin's doing? I haven't been able to look at the prices lately.
Yeah. Anybody want to talk politics?
Yeah, politics. Can we? By the way, Josh Wade is one of the funniest human beings I know.
Yeah.
Dude, Josh Wade. By the way, recap.fm.
Yes.
Josh Wade is starting a whole network of shows that are podcast shows that are discussing TV shows.
That's right.
Very good stuff. And also Chris Whitaker's here helping me.
And I have his sticker on my laptop now.
Recap. Yes, he has stickers here. So what's going on with you guys right now? We're at Podcast Movement. It's 11 Well, it's like 10:30.
It's later than it should be. How's that?
It's 10:30 at night here. We're on the East Coast. We're in Orlando. We're at Podcast Movement. This is really great, man. I got to tell you something. Getting together with podcasting friends once a year or twice a year.
Well, let's not say friends. Let's careful on how we describe our relationship.
By the way, here's my badge. Wait, does it come through backwards?
I don't know.
Can you guys read this, or does it come through backwards?
It says Sirish.
Okay. Okay. Why do you both have no facial hair? Oh, Scott Sakura's here. Holy cow. The beard master.
Chris doesn't have facial hair because he shaved it off a couple years ago.
Yes.
And I don't have facial hair because I don't have enough testosterone.
Oh, geez. Oh, please. Okay.
International House of Pancakes. I don't get the reference.
Oh, thanks, guys, for telling me it's not backwards. Scott Sakura, have you ever been called the Beard Master General? Isn't that a cool name?
Actually, the funny thing is, when Chris had a beard, he looked like a normal adult. Now that he doesn't have a beard, he looks like a 12-year-old boy. Look at him.
Oh, my God.
Look at him.
There's video and pictorial evidence of me with a beard, and it's whatever. It is what it is.
Well, you know what? Josh Wade has enough beard for both of us.
I've accepted myself, Ralph, in my heart.
Mark.
I
accept you accepting yourself.
And so, no, we're not going to the Stitcher party. I know there's buses out front going to the Stitcher party and back, but I'm a little tired. I actually have to finish up my slides for my presentation. I was thinking about showing you, like, if I was at home, I would show you a slide or two from my presentation. Wouldn't that be cool?
Actually, your talk was today?
No, it's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brad Hargis. It's Chris M. Curran. I like that. Chris M. Curran. I like that. Forget the F. Use the M. By the way, for those of you that don't know, it's Chris F. Curran, and F stands for flamingo. That's right.
That has been decreed.
That's right.
For many moons.
Let's see. The talk is tomorrow, and that's why he's not drunk right now. Yes, that's why I was drinking and he was not.
And yeah, since 2003.
He says I'm from Jersey, so the F always means something else.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot you're from Jersey, Jason. I remember now. I remember you told me that.
Actually, Mr. Chris Curran over here, when he had a studio in New Jersey, it was amazing. It was really a great setup.
All right. Name the band and or album that these lyrics are from. I remember now. I remember how it started. I don't remember yesterday. I just remember doing what they told me. Told me. Oh, that was tremendous. Dude.
James Taylor.
James Taylor. Who? Anyone going to get that? Oh, God. Scott Sakura will get that.
Scott Sakura.
Well, maybe, but I don't know if the band.
So how does this chat work? Is the top one?
The top one is the most recent.
All right. So he says Queenreich. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Operation Mindcrime. Mark Johansson. Come on, dude. Mark Johansson. Have you ever heard of Gojira? Have you heard of them, Mark Johansson?
Isn't that Godzilla's?
And Scott Sakura. Yeah.
How do I open this in a new tab? I want to open up Mark Johansson's name in a new tab.
I think you hold Control. Yeah.
All right.
What are we going to look? We're going to investigate Mark Johansson on the air?
Let's do some deep web stuff on him.
All right, here we go. We're going to...
There's like no pictures of him.
We'll start running the bots
That's always
now.
really creepy to me when they don't have pictures of themselves.
But there's pictures of Mark Deal, who was at the meetup tonight. Steve Stewart was at the meetup tonight.
Mark Deal with the best beard he has had ever.
Daryl Darnell at the meetup tonight.
That's right. With the best goatee ever.
Epic.
Oh, look at you with your picture there.
Well, that's if I comment.
Mark Johansson, you got to put a picture of yourself.
Go back to the Restream chat. The third one.
Third one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there wasn't much. So,
Jason M. Bryant, I used to be from New Jersey. I've just moved to Franklin, Tennessee. So I am in Middle Tennessee now.
It's kind of like Middle Earth.
Yes.
Scott Sakura. Dude, see? Scott Sakura knew Gojira.
Nice.
No, dude, I'm not joking about Gojira. They're tremendous, dude. They're one of the newer metal bands that I've heard that are very impressive. Period. Seriously, like stupid. They're tremendous, man. Watch your mouth about the best goatee. Oh, Scott Sakura, the Beard Master General.
Yeah.
All right, well, so we're hanging out in the lounge. So what are you going to do tonight? You're just going to chill and turn in?
I'm going to go back to my room and go to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look at my slides for tomorrow. And by the way, if any of you can, well, no, I'm going to tweet out and Facebook the International Podcast Association link and stuff. I haven't promoted it yet, but the press release went out. I don't know if you guys see Pod News, and there's a bunch of other outlets. Yeah, quick IPA recap. So, Jason Bryant, the IPA is the International Podcast Association. It's an organization that probably 8 or 9 other people in the podcasting industry have been discussing and planning. It will be an overarching global organization. It'll be nonprofit. It'll support podcasters in many ways. It'll provide some training. It'll provide some advocacy. There's a lot we can do with like organizing local meetups so local people can find each other. There's a whole list of things that we want to do. I don't have it in front of me, but the idea is that any significant industry has a big organization that sort of helps the industry grow and kind of keeps control of things and is a place like with new people. It's a place that new people can go and get the best information and trusted information. So that's the idea. We're planning it. We're going to do a crowdfunding because we need to set up obviously a nonprofit. And
somebody just messaged you.
Yeah, someone is not
Josh Wade.
Oh, no way.
It says I cannot comment until you approve my request.
One person wants to join this group. Look who it is. Look at him.
Josh.
Look at his face. Josh Wade. All right, here he comes. Although Josh, you should. Oh, I wonder if he can watch. He probably can't watch.
He can now. Now that he's
now he can.
He's watching.
I should tell him to go to YouTube.
You know what we should do is we should let him watch the stream, but ban him from the group. He can't comment in the group, but he can watch.
So the International Podcast Association is an idea we've had. We're going to try to crowdfund to do it. We all think it's a good idea. Everyone we talk to thinks it's a good idea, but we don't know if we're not able to do the crowdfunding and raise the funds we need to do it, then we're just not going to do it. If the podcasting industry decides that it's not that important, it's not worth investing in and stuff, then we're not going to do it. So that's the plan as of now. It's going to take at least a few months, if not 6 months to roll out. And so that's the overview.
And Brad Hargis, to answer your question, I will be volunteering time in the IPA. So I'm not a board member because Chris didn't see fit to have his very good friend, very good long-time friend participate in the IPA. Friend who has slaved with him, fought on the front lines with him.
Promoted me.
Yeah, but it's okay. You know, I don't feel bitter. I don't feel angry, misled. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yes, Jason Bryant, the IPAs. The pain on his face. Yeah, Jason Bryant, we were thinking...
I'm fine!
We were thinking about coming up with an IPA.
That's good.
Right?
I don't like IPAs, though. I prefer a nice lager.
With a special category for dad jokes?
Well, we're not dads, so we don't really have dad
We're not
jokes.
dads.
Yeah.
Well...
That I know of.
Hey-o! All right. So is Josh Wade here? Josh Wade, are you here? He is. He heard it all.
Nice.
He heard everything.
Look at him.
See?
Look at that beard.
See? Scott Sakura. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are we rating Josh Wade?
By the way, Josh Wade, just so you know, a little special someone that we both have in common that we both know.
Hey now.
Just sent me a message that she saw you pop up on the Signal app. So only Josh Wade knows what the hell that means, by the way. No. But he'll know.
Dude, Josh clued me in at the booth today. Josh clued me into something I'm not even going to mention it, but something that's going on with the sort of dating app.
It's
And
Russia.
I was horrified.
It's Russian collusion.
I was horrified. And let me tell you, I am really, really happy that by the time dating apps came out, I was pretty much married and done with that whole scene. Seriously.
And dating after you were.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
God. Josh, wait, damn it. So, all right. Well, we're having fun at Podcast Movement. If you were here, what kinds of presentations would you like to listen to? Do you like presentations on technical aspects of podcasting or marketing? Like what do you need help with the most in your podcast? Like, if you could get help from a really awesome person, where do you need your help? What area? There's a disturbance in the force in the direction of Orlando. Mike Wilkerson's here.
Wow, look at that. People still popping into the chat.
Look at this. What is this? Wow. Oh, Heather said Podcast Business Journal had it too. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. The IPA announcement, the press release.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so he's asking if you're in the IPA.
Yeah.
The answer is yeah, advisory council.
I'd like to hear more about juggling, handling a day job, and podcast empire. Go.
Yeah. Mike Wilkerson, well, so that's, first of all, that's a deep subject, Mike Wilkerson. And Brad Hargis is like, I want to know that too. All right, Josh Wade, can you type in the answer, please? Thank you.
Well, I think the answer is pretty straightforward, which is, first of all, you don't have to have a podcast every day or every week. So you have to just pace yourself. It's about committing to creating a good product, having the dedication to having some level of consistency, and releasing the product when when you feel that your passion and the quality is up to the standards of the people that you want listening. Actually, Marcus DePaula said something really good, which is that some podcasts have very bad quality, and that is an indication that the person producing the podcast didn't care enough about their audience. So if you have a day job and you are having trouble juggling your podcast, then maybe have your podcast out with less frequency, but of higher quality. There's no rule that says that you have to have a podcast out over any specific time frame. It's a matter of when you can produce a podcast that is going to meet the needs of your audience and that sounds great.
Meet the needs.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever met the need of anyone with my podcast.
No, that's not true. You wouldn't have the fan base that you have if you weren't meeting the needs of your fan base. And as a matter of fact, I'll even double down on that. You wouldn't have people, because there are people who kind of troll you and say negative things to you about certain things. That's because you're striking a nerve somewhere. And if you weren't producing quality content, you wouldn't have that reaction and that spectrum of reactions if it wasn't the case.
Right. Yes, Mike, that's what...
I'm not sure what he's saying. I'm not having trouble, Chris.
But the question's not for him. He asked what we would like to see presented. Yeah, that's cool. So we're just kind of answering that question, talking about it.
Look at Brad Hargis bringing out the Star Trek reference.
Oh.
Always good. Live long and prosper, my friend.
Hey, you guys, how loud's that background? The air conditioner's literally about 3 feet from the mic.
It's our third guest.
So that point you brought up, Mike, the first thing I thought of was Dan Carlin.
Oof.
Now, Dan Carlin, look, he's not your average podcaster anymore, but he only releases an episode every 6 or 9 months.
Right.
But it is so good. Yeah. And anyway, and the other thing too is like the other thought I had about balancing your day job with building a podcast empire is that it's hard. And it's hard to juggle that, and it takes a lot of work. So you kind of just got to decide the podcast empire you want to build, decide on that, define it clearly, and work like hell towards it. And then when you start making enough money from that to quit your day job, then you got to quit your day job. And you got to take the leap of faith. And then you just do it. And then you rely on us as a community to help you. And that's it.
Yeah, Mike Wilkerson, he says, content should be released when it's good, not weekly. Good point. Love it.
And Brad Hargis says the Blue Yeti would help with that AC noise. Dude, I know, I'm sorry. And I wish we would have it in Omni mode, first of all, and we'd have it pointing directly at us.
Right. Absolutely.
Just so you know. I mean, to be clear.
You could have a great episode with the Blue Yeti. It's
Dave Canyon.
It's not about the tech, Chris. It's not about the tech.
Look, Dave Canyon just did the survey. Thank you, Dave Canyon.
Thank you, Dave.
He just, internationalpodcastassociation.org/survey.
Mission accomplished. We went through this whole charade just to get Dave Canyon to do
That's
something.
right. And you can't hear the AC? No way. You saw Jason Bryant saw a commercial for the Blue Yeti on Twitch before the stream started. Yeah, so Twitch now, by the way, is playing ads. Like when you click on a stream now, they'll play an ad. They won't just play the stream.
I did not know that.
Well, but the other thing is now YouTube is also slowly playing more and more ads for everybody and all that. So it's
and even in the middle of a stream.
Right. Look at Mark Johansson. It's not about the tech. Blaspheme. Dude, Mark, listen to my rant. Was it the last Podcasters Lounge? Dude, I ranted hard.
I tried to get Dave Jackson in on that to get into a fight. I wanted a big brawl.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the Podcasters Lounge. Ralph is in the chat. I start going off, and I was commenting on a Dave Jackson post. That was part of the comment.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait for the air conditioner to start again before you start talking. It's too quiet now.
Should we be silent?
Yeah, let's be quiet for the rest of the...
So Ralph is watching the stream. He literally picks up the phone and calls Dave Jackson and is like, dude, you got to get onto the Podcasters Lounge. What do you say to him, actually?
I don't think I said anything inflammatory. I just said Chris is commenting on something you said.
Okay.
And I did say that I think that it might be a little out of context. I did say that, and I said, jump in and tell us what you think.
So, Johan, I didn't make up with Dave. I saw Dave, and Dave and I are best buddies.
Yeah,
there's no problem.
There was no fight.
Yeah, it's no.
Unfortunately, because I was trying to start one.
Well, that's the thing.
Right.
That was my point.
Right.
But no, Dave and I are on the same page, and I was very clear in my rant that I don't disagree with Dave, but I would have liked if he included a few more words in his post. That's all.
Right. And look, look, I'm not going to hold it against Dave Jackson that he believes in Nazi ideology. I'm not going to hold that against him. Some people I just don't disagree with, but it is what it is. See, Dave Jackson is a Nazi, and that's fine. I don't, what can I say? I'm not trying to insult the guy. I'm not trying to demean the guy. It's just that Dave Jackson is a Nazi. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Now the government, we triggered the government. Now they're listening in on the stream.
Right. We're on the watch list now.
Oh, my God. So Mike Wilkerson says this is great. If he could have lavalier mics and the Blue Yeti like the infomercials of old. That's so funny. We were just talking about that today where there's like, someone brought up that exact thing. They were like, it was a Blue Yeti commercial, and but they were wearing a lavalier mic.
No, it was Marcus DePaula during his talk. He put a screen he was talking about best practices, and he put a screen from the Blue Yeti website of the Blue Yeti microphone, their marketing picture, not anything he didn't touch it up. He literally just took it right off their website. And there's a Blue Yeti microphone on one side of the table, and then there's two people on the other side of the table, and they're just like, and it's like, you can't run a show like that. That microphone is almost literally 4 feet away from them.
4 feet.
And that's their marketing material. That's not something that they create, that Marcus created.
Yeah. So Johan, yes, I did. I met Dave Jackson the night I got here.
Nazi.
We bro hugged and looked each other in the eye, and we didn't even talk about the rant I went on because it wasn't adversarial.
Right.
At all. And so Mike Wilkerson would pay major Patreon dollars to see Dave Jackson, Chris Kern rap battle. Oh, dude, no, you don't want to see me rap.
I'd love to see you rap.
How about a drumming duel?
I know.
Well, I would win easy. Guitar duel, he would win.
Yeah, he's a good guitarist.
It's their marketing picture. Yes.
Yeah, it's their marketing picture. That's right.
Haters gonna hate. Mike McAllen is here. Oh, look at this guy, Mike McAllen. Dude, thanks for being here, man. Dave Jackson can pound sand. Hey now.
Hey now. That's our boy. That's our boy.
We're all friends here. Mike McAllen. Is my phone going to die? I can't even tell.
Why is Josh Wade's picture on your phone?
Because he Facebook messaged me. And I guess I could put it in the garbage can, but it's okay.
You could put Josh Wade in the garbage can?
Now he's going to kill me tomorrow. So we're just hanging out. This session is popping. Oh, behave!
Wow, look at him. That's quite
Bandrew.
That's high praise, my friend. That's high praise.
Wow, from Bandrew, from Podcastage.
Why is Bandrew not here today? I think there's something very wrong with the world when there is a podcast movement event and Bandrew is not here.
I know. So here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to tell Bandrew and Heather Welch. I'm going to tell you too. Look at me. Wait, I got to look in the right spot. Next year, you're here. And if you can't afford it, we're going to raise the money for them to be here.
That's right.
Anybody else who wants to come, we'll raise the money for you. I don't know how we're going to do it.
We'll figure it out. You know what? We'll sell some of Dave Jackson's Nazi gold. That'll be good.
Actually, I have some T-shirt ideas.
Related to Nazi gold?
Not exactly. Some podcasting.
What is Bandrew's day job? He says day job life, which is, by the way, good rationale.
He doesn't say because he shouldn't say because security.
Oh, porn. So he's in the porn industry.
Oh God!
All right, I get it. You know, if I was if I was in porn, I wouldn't want people knowing that either.
Wow.
So now we've learned Bandrew is in porn.
Look at this. Dave Jackson's a Nazi. This is not right.
I put numbers in Excel.
Okay, good. See, that's enough.
All right, that's a euphemism now. that sounds. Oh no. That sounds like a little bit of like I put numbers in Excel. Oh, God. Bandrew is clearly into something illegal. Like, I'm pretty sure that this morning sometime Bandrew probably loaded like tons of cocaine on a plane headed to Mexico. I'm just going on record and saying that. As long as no attorneys are listening so that I can't get sued. Allegedly.
Bandrew's channel is awesome. Podcastage on YouTube, everybody.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anybody on this stream isn't yet subscribed to Bandrew's YouTube channel, it's absolutely worth every second.
In fact, Bandrew, I was talking with Dan Hughley from Focusrite, and he just loves the video you made of the new Focusrite 2i2. And then, you know what? Jokingly, he turned to me and he's like, so where's your video? Oh, Carrie Caulfield, Eric is here, looks like, on Facebook? Or is she outside the door? Oh, by the way, I don't know. Oh, Heather's out?
Oh, she's messaging.
Okay, Heather.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Carrie, we could talk about it. Absolutely. And well, I don't think she's on the stream.
And Carrie, thank you. You posted something like a very nice comment about Podcasters Toolbox Online. Thank you so much for that.
Sweet. Bye, Heather. Yes, everyone, check out the Sunshine Summit. Heather is still doing live streams with the Sunshine Summit. Everyone, check it out.
This is like Twitch for old people. Sit around and watch people podcast.
Oh, jeez.
Not untrue.
Wait, Jason Bryant's on Facebook now. By the way, Jason Bryant, I would like to applaud you once again for being the only person to make a video of yourself on Facebook yelling, "Sound great." Right? Wasn't that the best video?
That's good. By the way, am I still the only person to start your podcast by saying "sound great"?
Oh, that was funny.
Most people end it that way.
Yeah. We were doing. No, that was the 100th episode, and we were starting, and I'm like, "All right, let's go." And it's like, pss, 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 and the music's about to kick in, and Ralph's like, "Sound great!" right at the beginning.
I was setting the pace.
That was a classic. Jason. Well, I don't know if is Jason going to appear on the UFC, dude. Dude, don't hurt yourself. UFC is rough, brother.
Did you see that guy who had his nose shattered this week?
No.
Some guy got into a fight and he got his nose. I mean, he didn't even look human by the time it was done.
Oh, that's scary stuff, man.
It is pretty scary stuff. And when he had the reconstructive surgery, it took so much longer because apparently his nose was already broken, but he didn't know it.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. Jason Bryan said he wanted to yell, "Sound great, bitches," but he didn't want to blow the clean rating. Wait, did I just blow the clean rating?
No, I don't think that blows a clean rating.
Okay. Mark Johansson still here. Are you on your way? Are you driving up tonight, Mark? Or you're coming tomorrow? He's probably coming tomorrow because he lives in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, it started like 2 days ago. Where are you? You should be here now.
What have been the pulses of the first day at Podcast Movement? Yeah, Mike, it's been great, man. It's just a really good feeling this year. I've been busy as hell, so it's kind of hard to tell about the overall thing, but like, it's just great, man. It feels great. It's like a family reunion, man. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It's like you haven't seen people in a while. You went out to dinner with Nick from Hindenburg?
That is our tradition. Our tradition is we will go out, and every event we have a night out.
Right? Yeah.
By the way, I think that when we go in 2020, when we hit the road and start talking about Podcasters Toolbox, I think we're going to be sponsored by Hindenburg.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How many Hindenburg users out there? I'm curious.
I heard a noise. I don't know what it is. Yeah, let's hear it for Hindenburg. Is Brian Ensminger here? Dude. We've said the German word, the porn word, a few other questionables. All in all, a good lounge.
That's right.
You know, what else is borderline? No.
Well, what did I say? Podcastage is in porn? Is that what I said?
No.
I always say things and then regret them later.
Well, no. The blimp. So, I got a couple shirts today. I got, Libsyn.
Yeah. Did everybody hear what he said? He got a couple of shirts today.
Oh, God. So I come back to my booth, which is next to his booth.
Uh-huh.
And I got 3 shirts in my hand. No, I had more than 3 because I got a couple shirts for,
Clearly, Chris is like a homeless hobo because he was going through T-shirts like nobody's business.
Suave's Culture is here.
And I was so excited because I thought, oh, look, Chris, my dear, wonderful, almost brother-like friend went out to get T-shirts, and he got 2 of each. One for him and one for me. However...
I mean, I didn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see how it works.
No, so he was talking about the blimp, the Hindenburg blimp. Mike Wilkerson, he made a comment.
Yeah. Does anybody not know what Hindenburg is? The audio editing app?
Yeah, the DAW. And by the way, new Tool album August 30th. Record release party in Jerome, Arizona, August 29th.
Did I tell you that I'm having a listening party in my apartment in September?
For what? Tool?
Marcus DePalma. Why do I keep saying DePalma?
I know.
DePaula.
He's your good buddy.
Marcus DePaula and my brother-in-law, Kevin, and of course my wife, Carolyn. They're coming to our apartment and we're having a Hamilton listening party. Have you listened to the Hamilton soundtrack? It's amazing.
Really?
It's really amazing. I've listened to the Hamilton soundtrack probably dozens, if not 100 times. It's amazing.
Oh, that was Carrie's. No, I have never heard the Hamilton soundtrack. Now, is it like show tunes or what is it?
It is.
Is it like Tool?
It's not like Tool. Definitely not like Tool.
August 29th.
Podcastage, yes. A very good interview on PES with Nick Dunkerley of Hindenburg that Chris did a couple of months ago.
Yes. Yeah, Nick and I did a really good episode of my show. I forget what episode it was. I almost remember when I used to call them sessions.
Yes.
I almost said session right now. Can you? It's been like 42 episodes since I left that behind.
By the way, Cliff Arnold, why are you starting with Audacity instead of Hindenburg? That I'm curious about. Oh, Audacity's free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why use Audacity instead of Reaper? I feel like Reaper is better than Audacity.
Audacity is probably simpler than Reaper. Audacity.
Well, but I didn't ask you simpler. I asked you better.
Well, Reaper's way better than
There you
Audacity.
go.
That's not even a question.
Which one will help you sound great?
Thank you. By the way, Mike McCallan. Oh, see, Mike McCallan's asking you if you'll be dressing up
For Hamilton? Absolutely.
Jason. Oh God. Right? Oh, Jason listened to that episode while he was mowing the lawn. Okay. Is that code for something?
That's apparently code for something, yeah.
Is everything code for something
Yep.
now? Jeez. Reaper's way better. Yeah. Yeah, right. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it's more difficult to step into.
Do you really think that Reaper is that much more complicated than Audacity?
For someone who knows nothing, yes, because just the look and feel of Reaper, it's like a real DAW. And there's a lot of options and a lot of settings.
But do you think that's the people who are here?
I don't know. I don't know.
I might call shenanigans on that one. What does it say here? Reaper is way better, but way more difficult to step into.
Yeah.
All right. Never heard Cliff Arnold. How have you never heard of Reaper? Chris Curran talks about Reaper more than he talks about his own wife.
By the way, I met a guy this morning who does a show with his wife. They review movies, and he had his wife had seen
The Princess Bride.
The Princess Bride, but he didn't. And his wife is like, "You've never seen The Princess Bride?"
Yeah. By the way, for those of you that are here, the launch date of Podcaster's Toolbox has references in it to The Princess Bride.
Oh, geez.
And if you're not here at Podcast Movement, you'll have to email me to find out what those references are. Ralph@podcasterstoolbox.com.
Yes. And you can also go to podcasterstoolbox.com
/PM19.
/PM19 and sign up and all that. Yeah.
And if you sign up, there's a field where you can put in your podcast address. And if you put your podcast address in there, we're going to have feature spotlights in Podcasters Lounge in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah. So if you want us to promote your show, definitely sign up for Podcasters Toolbox. It doesn't cost anything now. Johan says he uses Studio One 4. I've heard good things about Studio One, Johan.
Oh, is that the hardware thing?
No.
Oh.
Studio One is a DAW.
Okay.
I forget what company makes it.
What's the hardware thing that Marcus DePaula uses? He has like a hardware thing which it's got like a jog and a shuttle and like a...
That might just be a controller.
Yeah, but it has like a brand name. See, I thought it was Studio One. Studio One's software, you're saying?
Well, that's the name of a software. I mean, maybe it could be a name of something else too.
I'm going to have to ask him. We'll have to bring that up on
What's
the next
the show?
Podcasters Lounge.
What show, Brad Hargis? Brad. Yeah, Brad. I actually told him about your show, Brad. I have his. You know what? Let me get it. Ralph, can you handle this?
Are you talking about Marcus DePaula?
No, the guy who him and his wife review movies.
Oh yeah. Oh, I left my.
I got it right here.
Yeah, great stuff. I'll take over while you lead, Chris.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being held here against my will. I need help. Please call the authorities immediately. My name is Ralph Rivera, and I'm being held captive by Chris Curran of Podcast Engineering School. I am the owner and proprietor of Podcast Engineering Academy, a school that is far better than Podcast Engineering School. And I'm being held. Let's see. Submission sent for others in the channel. Let's see.
Dude,
I still cannot wrap my head around this whole thing about Hindenburg,
right.
Reaper, and the other Audacity. I feel like that's just not true. I feel like I want to not agree with that.
I don't have it.
Oh man, look at you.
I don't have it, but I'm so cool now.
You wear your sunglasses at night.
Dude, this is a bright light right here.
Look at that. Mike McCallan says, Josh Pound says, Nazis, porn, and kidnapping. Trifecta. That's right. That's right. We give you everything on this show.
Dude. Oh, jeez. One day,
We always bring it.
one day, you and I are going to be able to set up in the big Victorian chairs with the smoking jackets and the pipes, and like
right.
the lounge.
That's right.
That should be like an album cover.
Look, they say they're going to try to get us swatted. Do you know what that is?
No, what is that?
So on Twitch, where they have video game people like
Right.
streaming their video games,
Right.
There's a thing which is not legal, and I don't recommend. You should not do this. But if you and I were playing video games on Twitch, and I was in one place and you were in another place,
Right.
I would call the police
Oh,
and
no.
tell them, "Oh my God, Chris Curran, he has like an automatic rifle, and you should go there." And then the SWAT team breaks into your house while you're playing video games, and people see it live.
Oh
It's
my
awful.
God.
It's awful.
Oh, that is awful.
Brad Hargis, I thought your name was Ralph M. Rivera. I'm not sure what he's saying there.
That's true. You're correct. So he can.
Yes, your thought is correct.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Finally a show I can get behind.
Nice.
Mike McCallan.
Mike
Is it-
McCallan's here, right?
Is it warm there? No, he's not here.
Oh, Mike
I know.
McCallan.
I know. It is warm here, Mike. It's really hot here. In fact,
And humid.
all the literally every window of the hotel is like beading with water
Yeah.
because of condensation.
You can't even see outside. It's just completely fogged up.
Literally, the windows are fogged and beading water.
Yep.
That's how hot it is outside and how cool it is in here. Tempted to move over to it since I have a 192. Oh, I think we missed some chat in Facebook. Dang it. We missed that one, Jason.
You can't scroll in Facebook?
You can. I think you can, but I wanted to just show everything, but like, how would you scroll right there? I don't
know.
That's the thing. I'm telling you, Facebook is a little pain in the buttski.
Yeah. Has Chris ever touched a rifle?
Yes, I shot a rifle in the mid 90s in Arizona. I shot a 350. No, was it 357? No. What did I shoot? Oh, a Colt 45. No,
Classic.
I can't remember. Something like it wasn't the big Clint Eastwood gun. It was the newer 45, I think. Little sleek, little shorter, sleeker. I shot that. I shot a Mac 11, which is like literally a little Uzi.
Oh, yeah.
It had like 20 rounds in it, so there was like this little pool of water nearby, and we took turns. We would load up all the bullets in the magazine, and then like Rambo, we would just shoot like into the water, and all the water would jump. It was
That's actually pretty dangerous, shooting bullets into water, because of the way that water will cause a bullet to refract. You could actually end up with those bullets coming right back at you.
no.
Yeah, shooting water is
All
really
right,
dangerous.
Arik Levy, we need a fact check here from Arik Levy.
And by the way, just a little bit of trivia for Mike Wilkerson. I own a Beretta 92 FS, semi-automatic handgun, and I own. What does my wife have? My wife has a. Oh gosh, I don't know what she has. I'm drawing a blank now on what her.
You guys really own firearms?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to carry them in
We don't.
Tennessee?
No. Well, I don't know what I'm not super familiar with the gun laws in Tennessee yet, but in New Jersey we can't open carry. We can only keep them in the house and in the range.
Do we need to have some sort of intervention here?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Outstanding.
I use them for target practice, and hopefully never, ever, ever will I ever have to use my firearms for self-defense.
Mike, this might be the quote of the stream. Perhaps Chris can get a squeegee and a scaffold, and boom, instant way to promote the podcast engineering school / museum.
Yeah.
Oh, classic museum. By the way, that guy who left that comment that I went on a rant on again, he didn't see my response, and I don't think he saw my comments in the lounge. So
Who was the guy?
he's a guy who comments on every single one of my daily goodies. He's from the UK.
Is this the guy that doesn't like you?
No, he's a good guy. He likes me.
okay.
But one of his one of his comments, he kind of pounded me a little about keeping old gear. He's like, "What are you running, a school or a museum?" And you didn't hear that rant. Anyway, that was a whole
I
nother-
did. I didn't agree with him.
Yeah. Well, but he didn't say it in a mean, nasty way. Like,
Right.
it wasn't a big punch to me. It was like a little thing. So anyway,
Right.
I commented on it. Thank you for owning firearms. I asked Arik Levy if I was to get one firearm, what should I get? And what do you think he said?
The HK9.
Okay, everyone in the chat. Stephanie is here. What's up, Stephanie? Welcome. Hiya. Please tell us what you're drinking in the lounge, and if you're hanging out, where are you?
Josh Pound. I live in Tennessee now, so the government won't be tracking me and doing anything to me. It's all good in Tennessee.
Yes. So I want everyone to type into the chat right now. I asked Arik Levy if I was to buy one gun to have in my house for self-protection, what gun should I buy? And what do you think his answer was? By the way, he's a police officer and he's very trained in firearms and all that. So
Do you remember the gun?
yeah.
I'm really, really super curious to know.
Yeah. So, but I want people in the chat, name the gun. If you want, try to guess the gun that Arik Levy said I should get.
Did he say this on your podcast?
No, this was
Privately.
Privately.
Okay. I'm super curious.
Really? All right.
I want to take a guess before he
Well,
says
I want at
anything.
least one or two people to guess in the chat before I tell.
I'm gonna try to guess the make first before the model.
Okay.
All right, but I'll let the chat go first.
Whoa, Stephanie, you're in Shanghai, China, drinking coffee. Wow, it's 11 a.m.
Wow. Shanghai, China.
So cool. Oh, Mark Johansson says a Glock 27. Okay. I'm see, poker face. I'm not
Don't say
giving
anything.
anything away. Even if you got it, Mark, you don't know yet. I didn't verify it yet. Glock 19. Josh Pound. Wait, what's with the Glocks? What the heck is a Glock?
Glocks are very common.
Meaning, I know it's a little handgun, but I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. That's the name of it?
Yeah, I don't find Glocks to be very good handguns.
Why are we having a happy gun convo after everything that's gone on in the U.S.? Stephanie, why?
Out of context.
For no
Not
reason.
the same thing.
Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, chatting. It has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
Nothing to do with anything. Okay, cops like Glocks, and let's see if anyone else.
Cops used to like Glocks. I think that cops are moving away from Glocks.
Mike says a Sig P365, and Johan says a Super Soaker.
Super, that's good.
Classic.
Mike's is actually a good guess.
The answer is.
Wait, hold on. I want to take a guess.
But let me just first say this answer is very controversial. So go ahead.
Really? Oh, I'm so intrigued. Oh my God, I'm so intrigued.
Oh no, Stephanie missed out on the Nazi talk too. Oh God.
Did let me ask you a question. Was it a twist? What did he say? The best firearm that you can have is not having a firearm at all?
No,
Okay, so it's an actual firearm.
actual firearm.
Okay, so can I try the make first?
Go ahead. Wait, I don't know if I know the make, but anyway, go ahead.
Okay, interesting. So you don't know the make, but you know the model.
Yes.
So you don't know the make. So you don't know if it's like Beretta, Glock, Sig.
Nope. I actually don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
9/11? I mean, 1911.
I wish I had my sound effect. No,
Oh,
it's
man.
the AR-15. And
Oh wow!
and I told him, I
really?
said, wait a minute, AR-15. I thought that was a major gun with magazines.
Now, see, that's a very common misconception. People hear AR and they think automatic rifle. AR is an actual trademark for a name. It's
Okay.
Anthem Fight something or other. I'm shocked by that answer.
And
Actually shocked by that answer.
I'll tell you why. One thing, the reason he said it, and then we'll get off guns, Stephanie. Sorry, we'll get to something. The reason he told me, he said, believe it or not, that gun is very easy to operate, and it's a safe gun to operate, meaning just to hold it and use it.
Right.
He said it's not a gun you're going to accidentally shoot yourself
Right.
and all that.
Yeah.
So the ease of use was the thing.
Armalite, there it is. Thank you, Mike. That's what it is. It's that's what
That's
AR
the company?
stands for. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's also fairly non-lethal, which when Carolyn and I, we wanted to buy our firearms, we wanted something that was reasonably non-lethal. In other words, if somebody's attacking me in my home, I want to stop them from attacking me, but I don't necessarily want to,
Right. Kill him and
Kill
maim
them.
him. So,
Right.
Stephanie, let's switch topics. Stephanie, thank you for asking. Thank you for being here. We're going to stop talking about guns.
Yes.
Yes, we are at Podcast Movement, and it's like around 11 at night on it's day 1 of 3. or day 2 of 4, depending on how you think about it. But no, the conference is great. We're having a lot of fun. Ralph has a booth for Podcasters Toolbox. I have my booth for the school. We're just having a lot of fun. Wish you could be here from China.
Oh, okay. I missed places. So Stephanie's the one that's in Shanghai.
Yes.
Okay.
And me and my wife totally want to visit China.
Yeah. You know, I heard that your wife is from India.
Yes.
I heard that India will in a short number of years will be more populous than China.
Really?
Yeah.
They're very close anyway. I think China this might be old data, but I remember them saying that India had 1.1 billion and China had 1.2. But
that is a lot of people.
all right. We're moving off guns. Yeah, hoping next year. Well, Stephanie, we're going to start a fund. We should start a fundraiser.
For what?
To get people from around the world and around the country to come to Podcast Movement.
That would be great. That really would be great.
Dude, there's got to be rich people out there that can just sort of gift us like $100,000. Come on, man. We need to make some rich friends, dude.
Just have them buy tickets.
Does anyone have any rich friends? By the way, is it like totally pretentious and stupid that I'm wearing glasses?
Not at all.
Is it okay?
It hides your laser eyes.
All right. I'm going to switch it up, though. See how you have a beautiful eyes.
Mike Wilkerson says that he thinks that India has exceeded China in terms of population. I don't think so, but I'd be curious to see where you're getting that. By the way, Podcast Movement scholarships, I think the Podcast Movement does have some kind of a pay it forward system. So,
but you know how I roll? Instead of just getting a free ticket for these folks, I want to pay for their flight, their hotel, their Podcasters Toolbox.
Go for it, Daddy Warbucks. Maybe we do that. Maybe we raffle off a free trip to Podcast Movement next year.
Dude, I don't want one trip. I want like all 10 of these guys to be here.
That'd be great.
All right, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we need rich friends, or not celebrities. We need rich folks. Like celebrities are one thing, but like there's like billionaires who we don't even know of.
Right.
Billionaires, and it's like those people. Like one of us should start producing a podcast for those people, and then I don't know how to do that. I'm not a schmoozer. You're not a schmoozer either.
No, I'm not.
You're a tech guy too.
I'm not good at that.
Woot woot.
I want to win this. That's Scott Sikora says, I want to win this trip.
Laser eye. Dude, I'm serious. I'm going to do it.
Hey, Stephanie, what is Stephanie from Shanghai, or where is she from?
I don't know.
Stephanie, what is your hometown, and what's an average airfare from your hometown to sunny Orlando, Florida?
Or anywhere in the US.
Yeah.
Sort of average.
Yep.
So yeah, we're still streaming. It's been an hour and 7 minutes on the second.
How do you know that?
Right there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So I streamed for probably, I'm going to say 8 or 9 minutes. And then you started pounding me with messages and then knocked on the door. And then I switched over in my app to reply with my room number. And apparently the stream cut off. But then I wasn't sure because Jason Curtis said we all saw that. So I think when I put in my room, I don't know if when I put in my room number to you,
everybody saw
that
it.
Everyone saw it, but I don't know.
That's funny. That's awesome.
So now, but I don't think so.
American expat in China. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So what is an airfare from China to the United States East Coast?
I'm gonna guess
8,000 to 800 to 1,000.
I'm gonna guess cheap is 1,000.
She said 800 to 1,000.
Oh,
that's actually
depending on dates.
Pretty good.
Stephanie, we can do it. Scott Sikora, we can do it.
Stephanie, do you have to fly in through the West Coast, or do you fly in over like the mainland of China and into the East Coast? I'm curious.
I think it depends where you are in China, because every time I went to India, we actually flew. Well, I was on the East Coast. I was in like New York, near New York.
Mm-hmm.
We always flew to Europe and then India.
Right. But some of that also has to do with territorial issues. Like some airlines don't want to fly over certain countries because of, just hostilities and things.
Right. So yeah. Well, Stephanie, you're coming next year. switched over. Josh Pound switched over from Facebook to YouTube. Thank you, man. Short story, wife is deaf, which is another whole discussion. Snort. Imagine any of you going to deaf convention, and there you go. Okay. Yeah, makes sense, Mike. We need to start an on fire show and get rich. Dude, I don't even want to say it. The lounge on fire. I don't know, man.
That's right.
Facebook feed and experience is worthless. Yeah, dude. So actually, that's one thing I was thinking of is like not streaming to Facebook, but that doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah. Well, the alternative is you just make sure that people on Facebook know to jump over to YouTube.
Dude, Mike says podcast museum on fire.
Love it.
Dude, podcast production museum on fire. Dude, someone get the URL.
There you go.
Well, I think we might wrap this up. What do you think,
I'm
brother?
getting a little tired.
All right, well, look.
We got to be back at our booths tomorrow.
I know, and I got to finish my presentation for tomorrow right now. Which, it's almost done. I got
you know what? I'll pull the alarm tomorrow. We'll just evacuate the building.
Oh, dude. Can you... You know, like saying stuff like that, I always get nervous, especially in airports. Like you can't even joke
right
about anything. Way more appealing if PM was in the winter. Yeah, well, Johan, Podfest in March.
Yeah, PM is not the only event. There's Outlier, there's Podfest, there's DC Podfest, there's what else? There are all kinds of meetups all over the country in all different kinds of places.
Right, but it is true that this is the big one.
This is the big one, yeah.
And Podfest, though, in March is the second biggest one.
Yeah.
So in March, that'd be a good time to come down. Plus, come down in the summer. It's nice. All the windows are covered with condensation. It's great. Can't see anything.
And in October, Podcasters Toolbox is actually we're going to be at She Podcasts.
Oh, you're going to be there?
Which is another big conference. We're not officially going to be there yet, but as of tomorrow, I'm pretty sure we're gonna book a booth there.
Okay. Yeah, because Atlanta, that's not even that far of a drive for you guys.
No, it's like halfway between here and right. Franklin, Tennessee.
All right, y'all. Listen, really appreciate you tuning in. We've had a lot of fun. This lounge. We kept the consecutive Wednesdays going.
That's right.
All right, I want everyone listening to grunt on
sound. Oh, sorry, not yet. Not yet.
You just woke up Mike Dell. All right. So I want everyone to grunt on 3. Okay, that's how we're gonna grunt before we say goodbye.
If everybody's ready?
Even Stephanie from China. Okay, she can grunt too. She's in.
All right.
Becky Ann. Hey, Becky Ann, welcome to the stream.
Becky, there's no time frame. You can go to Podcast Movement anytime. Podcast Movement has great content for people that have already started their podcast, or people that haven't started their podcast yet, people that are rookies, people that are seasoned pros. Anytime is a good time to come to Podcast Movement.
Really is. There's so many different presentations of different levels that there's plenty for beginners and intermediate and everybody. All right. Well, Becky Ann, welcome. Hope you can join a future lounge. We're actually going to be signing off right now. Brad Hargis says, sound great on fire.
Nice. Nice.
All
Ignite.
Right. Ignite.
Ignite, Brad Hargis. Ignite.
All right. So on 3, I want everyone to grunt. And don't do this thing where you pretend and you're like, don't hand me that. Okay? And don't yell sound great.
Yeah, hold
on. Mike Dell is sleeping on the other side of that wall.
Wait, before we do this, we should do it right. Unplug this microphone and let's plug in the Blue Yeti microphone and put it 4 feet in front of us.
By the way, there's a Blue Yeti in the Hindenburg booth, and I already told Nick over there. I said,
Are you serious?
I did, and I said, I'm going to come by tomorrow, and I'm going to like hold the Blue Yeti and do a photo shoot with me and a Blue Yeti. Oh
my God. I'm going to give him so much crap over that tomorrow.
All right. Everyone, I want, and not just typing, not grunting in chat, although you can grunt in chat, but I want you to grunt in real life, okay? And then we're going to sign off. All right, thank you, Becky Ann. Thank you, Mark Johansson, Stephanie, everybody who's here, thank you. All right, on 3, you're going to grunt.
Oh, wait, well, hold on a second. Why did we become enemies, Podcastage? What did I say? Did I say something bad?
I don't know. What did he say, Bandrew?
Is he a fan of the Blue Yeti?
Wait, Johan says, let me go to the bathroom. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, no, now I got to know what Bandrew is. I mean, I know I say offensive stuff often, but I need to know what I said to him.
All right, Bandrew, what did he say?
We're gonna give you a couple seconds to answer, Bandrew, before we sign off.
Yeah.
See, now he's piqued my interest.
Yeah, he'll come. And so Bandrew, we can't say where Bandrew lives. By the way,
Omaha. Oh, sorry.
did you ever on Bandrew's show? He does the conspiracy corner. Yeah. So I love that. He plays the music.
Oh, I see. I wanted to switch to the Blue Yeti.
All right, here we go. Everybody ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, peace out. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
We'll see you next time.